video, we are going to touch base on creating custom palettes and palettes versus pie menus. I happen to like palettes because they stay. Pie menus and some of the other different kinds of menus disappear when your mouse moves away from them. MODO is extremely customizable, so there's a lot of different ways to do it. I'm going to do it a little bit more complicated or slower way, but it's a little safer. So first I'm going to click there. I'm going to get us a 3D model view. And I don't like trackball rotation at all, so turn that off. And if you hit Shift spacebar, that gives you item mode, Shift spacebar back into component mode. And if you look at the cursor as you hit spacebar, you're in polygon mode, spacebar, point mode, vertex mode, whatever, edge mode. Nice thing about this is you can have a selection, you can go back to polygon mode, have a selection, and have a selection in verts. You don't lose it. Double click, selects all, click off into the empty space, and that deselects all. With MODO, everything, when nothing is selected, everything is selected. Now, to do some custom menus, go to Form Editor. We're going to go down here. We're going to ignore 99% of this stuff. So all this crap here, don't worry about it. You'll have a Palettes Tools pie menu and Palettes VP pie menu. I already created one, called it Bob. Delete that. And so I'm going to right click, duplicate. I'm going to call this something else. Those of you that know the obscure reference, that way it also just makes it easier than having 2 or 3 different tools pie menu. I can tell it was easily mine. I'm gonna right click, delete, so we can start from scratch. So here's my menu. There's a couple from this menu that I'd like, but to test it, select the palettes, preview, and you can see all the different things you get. And again, since these are palettes, they are persistent over your workspaces. So I want the model toolbar. I'm going to duplicate, pull that down, and sculpt toolbar, pull that down. And then under the Palettes VP menu, I'm going to duplicate item list. Where am I? I'm going to close that because I don't need it. Duplicate shading. And camera view. That'll might be useful. So now if we click on our own custom palette, we've got all this stuff here. I am going to assign this to a specific key. Control W. Let's try it. Perfect. Go to Save Form. My palettes. Okay. And there we are. On the next couple videos, we'll get into some more customizing.